We're going to mess up so many of these names. Hello, everybody. I'm Xan Shadows, and today I will be bringing you my Ragnalordmon deck profile. This is a fun deck. I don't know how competitive it's going to be, but it's a deck that I really enjoy playing around every now and then. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So for the eggs, the eggs are going to be the ones that we use from the structure deck, the ST13. It's really good, so whenever you play something by an effect, you get a gain of memory. Having memory and keeping it on your turn is very important with this deck, as the build-up can be a little bit of a pain, especially when you're trying to search your right parts like crazy if you want to get to Ragnalordmon and actually be able to do its DNA. So that's what I use for that. For the rookies, I use 4 of the BT9 Ludomons. It's good searcher. Get to grab a Ragnalordmon and Legend Arms. So, 2 cards for the price of 1 is always really good. Then I play the structure decks Ludomon. Also, get to be able to put it under a card and be able to hopefully play a card for free off the top of your deck, and the inherit gives you blocker, so that's very nice as well. And then I got Zudomon. It's another good way to be able to play a card off the top, and then inherit with that is, if you're lucky, and so they do have a Digimon with 3000 DP or less, the inherit will let you pop it when you're attacking. And that's it for the rookies. For the champs, I got 4 of the structured decks, Tide Ludomons. You get to play this under and give one of your Legend Arms reboot, and it also has the blocking while you have a red or has Legend Arms. And then I play the BT9 Zuba Edgermon. I don't know, I'm going to butcher so many of these names, I'm sorry. But this is really good, so when you're in Ragnalordmon, you get a security attack +1 with that. So that's nice. And then for the last champion, I play the structure deck version of it. And when you put this one under one of your black cards or under your Legend Arms, you get to delete one of the Digimon with 5000 DP or less. And then its inherit is the same as the last, where you can just pop a 3000 or less. And that is it for the champs. Alright, on to the ultimates. I play 4 of the structure decks Raiji Ludomon. This is good because on opponent's turns, it can't be popped by your opponent's effects. And the end of turn, it lets you DNA, so whenever you get to the 2 level 6s, you can easily go into Ragnalordmon with it, but it's a little bit of a challenge. And thankfully, when you do the effects, it's play cost of 7 or less, so you can just about play these for free, which makes it real nice. So you can at least get to your 6s faster if you have the right components of the deck. And then we got the structure deck Duramon. That on your turn, you can reduce the Digivolve by 1. And then it has the DNA as well. And that is it for those. So we'll go on to the level 6s. Alright. These are all going to be the structure decks stuff with the level 6s. And it's the Ragnalordmon. I don't know if I'm butchering this, I'm sorry. But with this one, it's on your turn, when one of your effects places a Digimon under this, a Digivolution card under this Digimon, your opponent's effects cannot delete this Digimon or return it to his hand or deck until the end of turn. And then when Digivolving, you get to reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and then you can play a Digimon with Legend Arms and its traits and a play cost of 7 or less among them without paying its cost. And then you play this the rest of the bottom of the deck. And then its inherit is, while this Digimon is Ragnalordmon, your opponent's effects do not matter. And then we got 4 copies of Ragnalordmon. Once return, when a effect puts a Digivolution card under this one, it gains 3000 DP and security attack +1. And when attacking, you reveal the top 3 cards and you can play a Legend Arms 7 or less, and then just do the same as that one, basically. And this inherit effect makes it to where you don't have to worry about security effect options. So this is your own ADP in it. All right, and that's going to be it for level 6s. For the level 7s, this would be a little different, but I don't have all the cards for it, so it's going to be a little weird. But I play one BT3 Ragnalordmon and 2 of the structure deck Ragnalordmons. If I had it my way, spoiler alert, I would take out these the 2 Kongus, and I would play 2 and 2, and then just like have that as 2 Ragnalordmons, and then when I would have 4 of these of the Legendary Alliance. But unfortunately, I do not have another Ragnalordmon, so I'm just running 1. But even with just 1, it's not too bad. This doesn't DNA, so you just have to get security attack +1 and reboot. And then when Digivolving, you get to put one of the level 6s under it, and you gain 3 memory. So if you're lucky on it, you can still keep it to your turn and do some good damage. And then with Ragnalordmon, when Digivolving, you get Blitz. And when DNA Digivolving, for every 4 cards in this Digimon's Digivolutions, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 20 or less and trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. That is good because obviously, you know, clearing their board and deleting a lot of their security is good, but it's also really hard to do sometimes. And then you get a unsuspended as well whenever they lose a security. So that's also pretty nice. And that's it for these. All right, and yes, I have 2 Kongus because this deck needs all the help it can get, and stopping your opponent from being able to attack with stuff is very nice. And then I have the 3 Legend Arms. It's just a better way of getting a play cost 7 out faster, so you can start doing what you need to do, because this deck, as I've said many times, needs all the help it can get. And that's it for my option cards. And then my last 2 cards are Hero, because most of the time you're going to be attacking with your level 6s anyways, and they need all the help they can on DP, because the highest one is like 12,000. Yeah. And that's it for my deck profile. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy my horrible deck profile, leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.